social media handles: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's Joe Vika TV. YouTube. Subscribe and get all notifications.
Hello, my people. I bring you greetings. Today, I am still talking about the history of slave trade in Africa. I made my first video. I let you guys know that the history started as far back as the 15th centuries. Our forefathers were already into the slave trade. Today, I just arrived at the scene of one of the rivers where they normally bring our brothers as slaves to America. This is one of the rivers where they disembarked and they would be taken to their various locations to farm for them, to do business for them, because they were using us as slaves. But I want you to bear in mind, without a seller, there's not going to be a buyer. Our forefathers sold our brothers to the Europeans that came. I also want to let you know something. There were two countries in Africa that refused to be colonized, Liberia and Ethiopia, though it's still being debated about the Liberia stuff, but all the same. That's why the people of these two countries, you cannot find them as slaves in many other countries. Today, we have a city in Brazil that they still speak Yoruba, like the Yoruba in Nigeria. It's the history. They practice the same culture with Yoruba people. Because you're going to be seeing a video I'm going to be showing you from Miriam Oyakilome, who went around to Badagry to make sure she captured the scene, the location where slaves are being kept before they will be taken to Brazil. Listen to yourself and watch for yourself how our people were treated. If there is no seller, there's not going to be buyer. I maintain our forefathers never did help matters. The more we blame the Europeans, we blame Christianity, we blame whatever we are blaming, let's remember our forefathers are the culprit. They are the responsible for the slave trade that allowed, because the Ethiopia never allowed it. They didn't what happened there. Watch and let's get back to the business.
Me as I show you guys around. Let's go. Eriki Faremi Williams Abbas Barracoon of 40 slaves sale. Let's go inside. You would not see this anywhere. Nobody's going to tell you the truth.
We'll start from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is our curator, so he's going to take us round. And this is the man that helped us to locate here.
Yeah. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Moshood once again.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name, ma?
Miriam.
Miriam. With that name, this umbrella was made of wood, brass, silk, and cane. As heavy as this umbrella is, one slave boy have to put it on the head of the master as long as the master will stay outside. And if a slave boy is putting this umbrella on the head of the master, he should play with his shoulders not to disappoint him. Because if this umbrella should drop from the hand of the slave boy on the head of the master, they will behead the slave.
Hi.
This umbrella was not designed for the sun, not for the rain, just to show your status in the community. You want to try the weight? You lift it from here to know the weight. About 30 to 35 kg. One person will hold it on the head of the master as long as the master will stay outside. That chain on that wall behind you there, and this chain in this glass here, they use it to kill the slaves. Then, when we enter the second cell, I will show you how they do lynching with these two chains. And this iron is called branding iron. What's your name again, ma'am?
Miriam.
If I'm Miriam's slave, my name should be Miriam. So Miriam will put this iron in the fire, red hot, and she uses it to write Miriam on my chest. If she woman, to write it at the back. What's your name again, sir?
Michael.
If Miriam should buy me today and brand me Miriam, if Michael should buy me tomorrow, Michael will have to brand me again. Miriam brand me today, Michael will have to brand me tomorrow because I've become Michael's slave. Let's go inside the dark room where they keep 40 people. Yeah, that's why we call it dark room. Dark room. These three glasses were not hidden. This is where they keep 40 people. 40 human beings in this room, 3 to 4 months. This is where they pee. This is where they excrete. Because of the odor, some will vomit. Even women or menses have to do it on themselves here.
Hi.
40 people in this place, 3 to 4 months. That's the only ventilation they have. And there was a door here before they will lock the door. So they'll be here for 3 to 4 months. Let's see closely how many people have died in this kind of situation. That's why I do tell people, whenever we are here, we are not here to catch fun, but just to feel the pain the people in the past have felt, our freedom fighters. Here we have a surviving bottle used in exchange of 10 human beings as slaves. Like I said earlier, they are not after the liquor in this bottle, but the design on the bottle. Many people have asked me, where is the design on this bottle that was 10 human beings? If you put on your flash, you'll see the design on the bottle.
On your flash.
You can check it. That's the design. That was why they used it in exchange of 10 people. So that bottle represents 10 human beings because of that design you saw. And these are gramophone records used by Sediki Williams Abbas. These days we use cassette CDs. Most times we use our phone. And this brass was given to Sediki as a gift by the Brazilian when they made him the paramount ruler. And this kettle was given to him by the European. These are cowrie shells used in those days. Here we have surviving ceramic bowls used in exchange of 10 human beings as slaves. It doesn't matter the size. This was used in exchange of 10. Same thing applicable to this and the rest. So we have 50 human beings in this glass.
Oh.
Because Sediki was a Muslim then, this is where they keep his water for ablution, his soup pot, and his drinking pot. Let's see the second cell and see what's inside. So you're welcome to the second room. Like I said earlier, all the rooms are the same. A waiting cell and the dark room. Here's a local mannequin showcasing Sediki Williams Abbas cloth. The original cloth he wore the day they made him the paramount ruler. This is it here. And the chair he sat under as the chair over there. And here is punishment given to any disloyal slave. Any slave that refused the master order or refused to bear the master's name, this is how they tie them around the tree and beat them. During process, many died because they can't bear the pain. And these dogs are cock-killer dogs. They use it to chase runaway slave. If any slave tries to escape from the farm, they release 20 of these dogs to attack one man. When they catch the slave, they devour the slave. Here's the movement to the point of no return. Chains on the neck, the hands, and the leg of the slave while going to the point of no return. 3,000 men on a row, on a single file. If the person in front should fall, the rest behind them will fall. If you are going to the point of no return, today, while going, you will see a well called Spirit at a Nation Well. The well water they give the slaves then that make them to lose their memory is still on that island. And here is the story building built for Sediki Williams Abbas in this compound, year 1847. It collapsed 1995. When we go outside, I will show you the remains of the building. These are some people captured as slaves but have opportunity to come back, like Santos Silva, Candido J. Darocha, Samuel Ajayi Krada, Jaja Ofokpobo, and some other people. The entrance door in this photo is the original door standing here, behind you. This door here. After the building collapsed, they moved the door inside this room. And these are some of the things that happened to our people during slavery. These are slave raiders. They want to capture this man, but he took knife and killed himself. That for me to be slave, I prefer to die. There was a woman like that, Margaret Garner. She killed 4 of her children and killed herself. That for me and my children to be slave, we prefer to die. This is what we call iron muzzle. They used it to guard the mouth of slaves while working on the farm, for them not to eat from the farm product. They plant sugarcane. We derive glucose from sugarcane. Glucose gives instant energy, and this white men believe that if these slaves should eat out of this sugarcane, they will have strength to fight back. They feed slave once in a day. Slave have access to water once in a day. They don't feed slave to increase in size or to stay healthy. They feed them to stay alive, don't just die. And this is another matchbox. We don't have many slaves used in exchange of the box. This is called Ashwetu by the Yorubas, used by Sediki Williams Abbas. Let's see another room for 40 people. Here we have a sample of the iron corrugated sheet they use in roofing this compound then, compared to the one they produce these days. If I try to fold this iron sheet, it won't. But the one they produce these days, I can fold and keep in my pocket. We've lost quality.
I'm so emotional as I just watched this video. Human beings subjected and being treated like animal. Human beings being compared, being preferring a bottle to a human being, to 10 human beings. And some people are busy saying our forefathers didn't do anything. Some people are busy saying our forefathers were perfect in what all they did. If you're among those who say so, may what they did happen to you and your generation. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be, but it pains my heart when people will see the truth. Just because you want to talk against a particular, maybe you want to talk against a religion or a particular group of people, and you ended up saying your forefathers were perfect in all they did? Are you okay? It's very, very hard, disheartening. So guys, I want to see your comment and I want to see your reaction on this video. This is the part 2 of this particular segment. I'm still coming back for the part 3. I'm going to be showing you other side and some videos that may make you really know that we got it wrong. But the big question I want to draw for us today, has the slave trade stopped? Are we not still seeing modern day slavery? When a man will work for you, you refuse to pay him, you are making that person a slave. Just like these slaves were kept, muzzle their mouths not to eat from where they are threshing from, so that they will not eat and get strength. Somebody works for you as a government, you refuse to pay him, that is slavery. Somebody, they give you children in your custody, you refuse to give them food, they will go and make money for you, sell goods, and you will not give them money, you don't take care of them, they will not go to school. That is slavery. I don't know if you are still among those that are still in this modern day slavery. God's judgment will come upon you. It's heartbreaking. It is very, very heartbreaking. So I'm going to be telling you in the next part how the Europeans came, how the British came. They came with Christianity. It's not as if they were Christians. They saw the business of slavery and colonization. That's why they took the Bible and came. They didn't come with the Bible because they want to convert us to Christianity. That is why today you see that the churches in Europe are being turned to museum, being turned to hall, being turned to disco centers, because they are not Christians. They were not. They only came in the name of Christianity to take our people as slaves, to make sure they colonize us, because they saw that we love God, we cherish God so much, we love religion, and they decided to come in with religion to take us. We are not Christians. They came in the name of Christianity, because the Bible says, many shall come in my name, and they will deceive many. That is what happened. I'm going to be opening our eyes more in this next segment, that we were really tortured and dealt with. It's very, very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Very heartbreaking stories. So today, let me leave you so far here because the video is already long. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share this video. Drop your comment. Subscribe and follow us on all we are doing on social media. We are always poised to reach you with the truth. There's no reason for me to lie to you and tell you something just to promote a particular religion that I don't know how it all started. No, I'm doing this because this is the fact and figures. The Sariki that you saw was being taken on grave, and he came. Please watch. Thank you, and God bless you.